Another week, boys, and another TWAB. This week at Bungie, we decided to drop a trailer right before we drop the TWAB. So, hey, yeah, guys, if you have not seen the trailer, there is a new seasonal trailer out. I am going to proceed to play it, but if you have seen it, feel free to skip to the timestamp below. There is one major piece in the trailer that I want us to talk about. That's right, guys. We have finally gotten a glimpse of Hawkmoon.
What if we are not the only ones to whom the darkness speaks? The Traveler closes like a fist. It will strike against the darkness.
Osiris has been trying to assess the damage caused by the return of the darkness. He believes that Xivu Arath, the Hive God of War, seeks to take advantage of the power vacuum left in its wake. Close our ranks, Guardian. I need you on the front lines.
Welcome, my most productive Guardian. I propose a partnership. Break Xivu Arath's hold over my shore, and you can claim any prize in my lair as your reward. You'll have earned it. I know how accomplished you are at exacting revenge.
My soul just shivered.
They call me the Crow.
Huh? How'd you like it? Now again, the official release of Season of the Hunt is not really until next week, even though they said it's this week. But something I want to talk about before we get into the TWAB. You saw Hawkmoon in action, and yes, it looks just like it did back in Destiny 1, but we see it right here. It gets the 3 crit, telling me that it's probably a 140 round per minute hand cannon, just like it was back in D1. But then right here, it powers up and then proceeds to one-shot this Guardian. Okay, let's be real. Is Hawkmoon gonna be able to one-shot inside of Crucible? I don't know. There's so many things that could have been done to that clip. That Guardian could have been already half health. Maybe Hawkmoon doesn't actually charge up a super shot after 3 crits, but instead requires something like 8 or 9 or 10. We don't know. And we won't really know until next week, which I'm assuming at reset next week, maybe the quest for Hawkmoon goes live. And it might have something to do with these hunts that are, of course, tied to, I guess, the Crow. That's what we're calling him. Crow, really? Dude just shows up, done killed our man Kayden, and now he's telling us what we can call him. Regardless, though, hype for the next season. Let's get into the TWAB. This week at Bungie, we launched Beyond Light. No more waiting. Beyond Light has arrived. There was some turbulence at the start, but our team of experts worked the problem and remained vigilant in making sure Guardians were ushered through the queue and could safely touch down on Europa. Millions of Guardians have answered various distress calls and began to explore the icy moon. Secrets have been discovered, enemies have been vanquished, and your quest for exotic loot has begun. Whether you've already finished the campaign or still eagerly awaiting your chance to hop in for the first time this weekend, there's still a lot of great Destiny content ahead of you. Now, Season of the Hunt is live now, but it really gets going next week when Season's missions kick off and Wrathborn hunts begin. Prepare to stop Xivu Arath, am I saying that right? From attempting to seize power with the help of a familiar ally. Until then, don't forget to grab the new seasonal artifact. Just try not to mess up Zavala's office while you're there. All right, yep, new artifact, Zavala's office. Make sure you pick it up before you even do the campaign, guys. Moving on, find its cosmic ice. We're seeing many Guardians out in the wild who have claimed Stasis as their own and embrace a pathway to many abilities. some considering to be unnatural. There are many aspects and fragments still left to be discovered that will allow you to further customize your new powers. We want to give you some additional info on how these new status effects will hinder your opponents. This is not info the Vanguard would tell you. So starting with the Stasis Slow. Against combatants, Slow will shut off combatants' movements, abilities, and slow their movement. You don't say. Look, I know we haven't actually reviewed Stasis subclasses yet. It's coming, guys. I'm just finishing up a few things. But Stasis is dumb. It's broken. It's tearing the sandbox up. I'm hoping this TWAB says something about it, but this looks like an overview. Against players, Slow will reduce movement speed, also reduce ability regeneration rates, and suppress movement abilities, jump, dodge, etc. It also reduces the following weapon stats. This is something I didn't know. ADS speed, ADS move speed, weapon reload speed, weapon handling, and weapon kick direction. It also reduces weapon accuracy. That is crazy. Dude, Stasis is just so damn good. Like, when I told y'all that I thought that Stasis was going to completely wreck Crucible, I thought the supers were going to wreck Crucible. Kind of like Forsaken, right? No, what's actually killing Crucible right now is the Stasis neutral game. Trust me, we got a few builds. I have deliberately not shown them right now until after tomorrow. I got to get through trials first, guys. Then we reveal them. Moving on to Stasis Freeze. All targets. Freeze can be shattered by damage. Shattering a freeze causes it to do AoE damage to the frozen target and all other nearby targets, including other frozen targets. Freeze also lasts for some duration before crumbling off. Unlike shattering, a freeze that crumbles does not do any damage to the frozen enemy or nearby enemies. Now, against combatants, freeze will lock all non-boss combatants in place for the duration of the effect. Bosses will automatically shatter out after some duration. Now, against players, freeze will lock players into place when applied for the duration of the effect. While frozen, players will have their class ability replaced with a new breakout ability that allows players to exit their freeze early at the trade-off of health. The damage this breakout does can be reduced by the resilience stat. The more resilience, the less damage you take. All right, another reason to rock high resilience. Players can also activate their supers to immediately break out in super state. Now, against players in roaming supers, this locks players in place until broken out. Players will quickly shatter out and take small amounts of damage. Dude, I wish I had the clip on me right now, guys. We were playing comp yesterday. I was using my code of the missile, going in for a slam, and I literally got frozen mid-air before making contact with my enemy. And then he proceeded to bag, emote, and then kill me. Now, Stasis is a new damage type, and we're excited to see how Guardians harness this new power. As always, we are monitoring community feedback and checking analytics data to consider for future tuning of the sandbox. While we're on the topic of Stasis, we also have some new wallpapers for you. Oh, yes. Oh, look at this. Don't let this distract you from how broken Stasis actually is. Look, I know I might be coming off kind of toxic here. I'm just saying Stasis for real, guys, is broken. Now, I'm gonna let it play out. You see, I learned a long time ago, nothing I say will really change anything. Instead, you just gotta let things run its course. So right now, take advantage of it, guys. If you're rocking Shadebinder right now, taking advantage of that melee ability, dude, get nasty. Slap on that Claws of Hamkara. Freeze everybody, emote on them, and then proceed to kill them. This is the Stasis experience. This is why we joined the darkness for this stuff right here. Guys, that's pretty much your TWAB. This week has been packed with all kinds of stuff that we're doing. I'm currently power leveling right now. Guides from me will start pouring out, probably starting the beginning of next week. For now, though, I got to get my level up. We've got to be raid ready. By the way, we will be streaming the day one raid right here on YouTube. So be looking out for that. Fellas and ladies, thank you all for coming and watching. And as always,
slap that like button like your mama told you right.